Welcome back. In the previous part, we did the rounds. We got it out of the way. Lovely bit of speaking to people there, but it's time to head to the computer room and see what Towa wants to show us. Well, here we are. Wonder if Towa's already inside. After entering the computer room, you won't be able to roam around for the remainder of the day. Any bonding events which have not been triggered will no longer be viewable. Knock and enter.
Huh? Doesn't sound like she's here yet. Oh. At least she's getting some rest. Must be a rare treat for her. What to do, though? I'd almost feel bad about waking her.
It's that sense of like, let her sleep because she needs her rest. She works so hard that she needs this time to sleep. We can wait. We've got all the time in the world.
She must be really tired. I should let her sleep a while longer. Oh, right. There we go.
Again, he's such a sweetheart, isn't he?
I guess I'll just read a book or something while I'm waiting.
Like, I feel that option's more correct with Reen. That's what Reen would do.
Huh? Where am I? The jacket?
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Huh? Reen? Oh, right. I came here after the conference was over. So this jacket is... Oh no! I'm so sorry! I can't believe I fell asleep after asking you to come all the way here.
Don't worry about it. You're doing me a favor here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule for me.
Aww. Why is it that you always seem to catch me at the weirdest moments? Still, thanks.
No problem. Glad to do what I can. It wasn't too hot, was it?
No, of course not. It felt really nice and warm. But anyway, that's not the point. Now, listen here, Reen.
Huh?
I mean, lending me your jacket was very sweet and gentlemanly of you, and I'm kind of happy you did.
I love how angry she's trying to sound, but it's like, I'm very happy that you're looking out for me. How dare you? Thank you, but...
But it's not very gentlemanly to sit and stare at a girl when she's sleeping, you know.
I'm sorry? You were sleeping so peacefully that it seemed almost wrong to wake you up. But I guess it was inconsiderate of me to just let you nap there.
No. I'm not annoyed with you. It's just kind of weird to randomly watch people sleep, you know? If it was someone else, they might have misunderstood.
That's the problem?
Anyway, I asked you to meet me here so I could show you more about the concert we put on for last year's festival.
Oh, you mean the one you did with Angelica, Crow, and George? Do you have some record of it here?
Actually, I do. George was testing out some kind of orbital video camera that was being developed by the Ruhr Institute of Technology. And we've still got the recording here.
An orbital video camera?
Yeah, the technology is different from what they use for the orbital net. Actually, it's probably faster to just show you. Let me bring it up on the screen.
Oh, you've got pictures of it.
More than just pictures.
You know, about 30 pictures a second.
Just watch.
Amazing.
I know, right? It plays back images and sound at the same time, so it's like a radio and a camera combined. The quality might be a bit rough, but it really feels like you're right there, doesn't it?
It's really something else.
Oh, there we are going up.
Wow.
Isn't it cool? It's called rock. It's making a splash in the music scene abroad. They use orbital audio technology to amplify guitars for it. It's a pretty bold sound, huh?
It definitely is. And, speaking of bold, how about that outfit?
I forgot about the outfit. Don't look at that. Just focus on the performance.
This is...
Oh my. Oh my.
Bravo! That was incredible! I wish I could have been there to see it in person.
I like the idea that Towa's like just frozen in place right now, just like,
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So was that any help?
Help? This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not sure if we can put together something as flashy as this, but we do have Elliot, and he knows his music, so I think we might have a chance.
I'm glad to hear it. Crow was the one who planned all of this out, so he's the one you should ask about how to put a program like this together. Angie did our choreography, and George got all the instruments together for us. I'm sure they'd help out if you asked.
I think I just might. We have to get our preparations for the festival underway.
Oh, I put a copy of the video onto this memory quartz for you too.
oh my.
If you put this memory quartz into the orbital projector here, you can watch the video anytime you want. Maybe you can bring everyone from your class here and show it to them tomorrow.
Did you forget what you were wearing again?
Yeah. Thanks for everything, Towa. I mean, I asked you for help, but you really went above and beyond. I don't really know how to thank you.
You're always looking out for me, Reen. It's the least I could do. Besides, I'm sure this idea will spark some lively discussion within your class. It's not a done deal yet.
I think the costume will spark some lively discussion, yeah.
But I'm really curious to see how things turn out.
Me too.
Name of the game, everyone. Well, that seems to have gone over well. I could see Elliot's eyes light up when I mentioned it. So, it's decided. We consult Holly. So it looks like Class 1 is definitely putting on a play. And not just any play. A full-scale classical operetta with all the trimmings. Even if an operetta is shorter than a full opera. This is Class 1 we're talking about. Sure, they'll spare no expense on the outfits and stage design. True. If they had any more blowhards, there'd be a wind tunnel. Class 2 looks like they're gonna run with the idea of doing some kind of indoor garden. From what I've heard, they want something based on the motif of the night sky. Sounds like quite the elaborate setup. Class 3 is intended to run a game room based around Blade. I heard they're planning to decorate the room like a castle and provide lessons for beginners as well as advanced matches. Huh. Really? Class 4 is going to be doing an Eastern-style cafe of sorts. They're claiming you can enjoy an exotic dining experience. Not sure what they mean by Eastern style, though. Well, my sword is technically Eastern style, I guess. But yeah, that seems like an awfully broad term. You don't really see too much stuff from the East in Erebonia. Class 5 is doing something kinda different. They'll be using the training hall for some attraction they call Mishi Panic. Wait, isn't Mishi the mascot of that big theme park in Crossbell? Kind of a strange choice considering the current political climate. I'm kind of a Mishi fan though. Yeah, we noticed from your room. One time, Nectar brought me back a Mishi keychain. It's pretty cool. Oh, the intelligence division never struck me as the type who would budget for souvenirs. Anyway, the captain of the riding club is intending to organize some manner of horse racing event. Officially, there's to be no gambling, but with our senior colleague involved, I'm sure Free Enterprise will find a way. Really, Crow? Towa's not going to like it if she finds out. Ah, come on, it's a festival! Little low-stakes fun never hurt anyone. A number of second years are planning to run stalls, and many clubs are intending to put on events as well. But in terms of scale, the 5 other classes are our main competition. I've heard attendees will be able to vote on which class's event they liked most, with the winner to be announced during the evening's festivities. Sounds like it's going to make things awfully competitive. Still, there's that much more incentive to make our class contribute one to remember. It leads us to our current problem. What do we do? I'm thinking we should avoid doing anything that would require large-scale equipment. With our numbers and the time we have to prepare, doubt we could get it set up or even spare someone to operate it. Yeah, you make a good point. If we take that into account, just about the only other option we have is doing something on the auditorium stage. It's worth noting that using the stage would put us in direct competition with Class 1. Can't very well put on a production like theirs, though. We just look like copycats. Whatever we end up going with, it should be something we can all have a part in. Maybe a martial arts demonstration with a few sparring matches. No, that would probably get turned down as too dangerous. Not a bad line of thought, though. How about a cooking contest? Oh, I call judge. Our troubles are over. I just had a visionary idea we can do with the academy pool. Picture this. Stunning ladies in bikinis wrestling piggyback in the pool. Come for the fights, stay for the accidental exposure. I think not. Get out? No. Ugh, this is getting us nowhere. It'll sound like fun, though. Actually, that swimming pool idea... No, Reen. I did find one idea I think we might be able to use. You did? Really? I'll bet Towa told you, huh? Yeah, she showed me the video too. Can't believe you never ever mentioned it. You guys put on an amazing show. Well, I'm the lone second year here. Didn't want to rob your bright-eyed first years of the full festival experience. So what's this idea, then? Did the student council president suggest something to you? Yeah, she showed me a video of a concert that she, Crow, George and Angelica put on for last year's festival. Concert on stage with vocals. Oh, that does sound interesting. I have heard there was one event at last year's festival that really drove the crowds wild. I've heard similar things, but I had no idea Crow was involved. Yeah, it was pretty spur of the moment though, so it was too late for them to put us on the official poll. If folks had been able to vote for us, I don't doubt we'd have ranked right up near the top. Without seeing it for ourselves, it's difficult to say whether we'd be able to do something similar. You got me curious, though. Sounds great, let's do it. Said you saw the video, right? Can you show us too? Yeah, Towa gave me a copy of it. Let's get together during lunch tomorrow and watch it.
I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see it. Though I imagine Towa's outfit might raise more than a few questions too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's 9 already? Abin time should be on soon.
I'm Misty, and this is Radio Trista. It's 9 p.m. on the 19th of the 9th month. If only I was dressed to the nines to match. It feels like we're finally getting the break we deserve from a long string of uncomfortably humid nights.
Oh, I hate humid nights.
That's right. Fall is finally here, and it's brought its cool night breezes and gentle chirping of insects with it. Along with that respite, Erebonians everywhere are turning to their true autumn passions, food and sports. What do all of you out there look forward to when you realize fall's almost here? For me, it's definitely the food. The crops come into season, ready for the harvest. I can only imagine how much work it has to be for all those farmers. But I can't wait for my first roasted chestnuts of the season. It's just about time for those to start popping up too. Sure, I'll never turn down a Marron Glacé or a Mont Blanc, but roasted is the way chestnuts were meant to be. That soft, melt-in-your-mouth taste, that sweet fragrance, simply irresistible.
I'm getting hungry.
Whoops! The director's over there giving me the stink eye. Someone hasn't eaten dinner yet, I'll bet. Anyway, fall is also known for being a season for the arts. One of the Empire's most popular cultural institutions is the opera, and no one does opera like Heimdall's famous opera house. But as far as music goes, I'm a sucker for the classics. I still sing along whenever I hear The Whereabouts of Light. I stare in disbelief as you fade away, like a dimming star beneath the coming day.
I mean, I would have gone more with, I stare in disbelief as you fade away, like a dimming star beneath the coming day.
Whoa there, almost felt like I was in my shower back home. Speaking of music, some fresh new genres have been gaining popularity lately, both at home and abroad.
She really does have a pretty voice. Though I guess you kind of have to in order to be a big opera singer like that.
Or a voice actor.
I don't know if singing on the air like that is such a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps, though. We've got our practical exam coming up next week, then another field study over the weekend. Sounds like things are going to be even busier than usual. I'd better brace myself for an exhausting week.
Cogs of the game, everyone. Oh, don't think I didn't see it. It's a new day, everyone. With cogs in the background. Lunch break. Yeah, let's keep an eye on Beryl there. Oh, what are you doing, Rex? Dee-bee-dee-bing. Whoa. That was way cool! Very impressive. That was neat. Well, it was certainly quite a technical display. But if you think we're going to put on outfits like that and prance around on stage, you must be dreaming. Well, the outfits all depend on what kind of performance we put on. Clothes have to fit the mood and the music. Right, Gro? Yeah, we did a rock song last year. So if our outfits didn't scream rock, the whole performance would have lacked something, in my opinion. No, in my infinite wisdom, I like to point out that revealing outfits will be popular regardless of the music. You guys! Outfits aside, it does seem like a bold concept. Few would think to put on a performance like that. If we put in the time to practice, we may even compare favourably with Class I's operetta. Well, Elliot's the music expert here. Do you think there's any chance we could put on a performance like this? Hold on. First things first. How many of us can actually play any instrument? You learned the lute from your dad, right, Reem? Yeah, I'm no virtuoso, but I can play, as long as the music's not too complicated. And Elisa, you can play the violin, right? Yeah, my grandfather taught me. Gaius, you can play the sitar, was it? Been playing it for years. I can play the piano, so with the four of us, it looks like we have our instruments covered. Guess that means we just need to work on our music and lyrics. Decide who's going to be on vocals. So yeah, it really depends on what sort of music we want to do. But I think we can pull off an impressive performance. Great. Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound like such a bad idea. That's true. And it seems fitting for a festival too. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it. Then the matter is settled. I'm in favor too. I dread the thought of what the instructor would do if we didn't have anything decided by today. So we'll leave the musical responsibilities in Elliot's hands then. Yeah, I think he's the best option to decide the style of the performance, our songs, and what we should each be doing. That okay with you, Elliot? We're putting you in charge of everything. Pretty much. Sure thing. I haven't spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, and Crow, do you think you could give us some help with the outfits? We're getting a hold of the equipment we'll need. I'd like us to do as much of this ourselves as we can. Sure, I'll do what I can. This might be a temp thing and all, but I am part of Class 7. So if you're going all in, I'll throw my chips in your pile. Crow. Wow, maybe I've had you pegged wrong all this time. Yeah, give it a minute. So just leave those outfits in my capable hands. I'll make sure you all shine like stars up there, especially the ladies. I take it all back. He's not even trying to hide it. We're counting on you to keep him tasteful, Reen. Right. Tasteful. Gulp. Name of the game, everyone. It's 2 days later, everyone. Practical exam. First, congratulations are in order. Took you long enough, but you finally decided what to do for the festival. So you're following in Towa's footsteps and putting on a concert, huh? Have you decided what kind of music you want to do? Not exactly. Still kind of getting things sorted. At the very least, it should be pretty easy to decide who's playing an instrument and who'll be on vocals. I'm not exactly sure I've ever even touched an instrument. Can't say I have either. Probably need at least some rudimentary experience to play an instrument at the festival. I had the pleasure of seeing last year's concert live. They put on a real show. Reen and Crow, you two are handling all the outfits, right? You guys have that under control? Yep, we got that shit on lockdown. Well, we've narrowed it down to 15 most promising designs. Helios, save us all. Suppose we'll just have to rely on Reen to save us from being dressed by Crow. Honestly, I feel a little envious. If I were 5 years younger, I'd jump right up on stage with all of you and have a great old time. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Instructor. How old are you again? Aren't you in your mid-20s? Even if you were 5 years younger, graduation would still be years behind you. Hush you. For us ladies, everything up to the mid-20s is just a warm-up. And men, they're like fine wines, better with age. I'm not sensitive about it, really. This is just another valuable life lesson that is my duty as your instructor to impart. Anyway, as much as I'm looking forward to the festival, that's not why we're here today, are we? Not only do you have no field study next month, looks like you're off the hook as far as a practical exam goes too. So since this will be our last practical exam for a while, figured I'd crank up the challenge a couple of notches. Wait, are you saying you're going to serve as our opponent? Bingo. Just think it is a long-awaited second round of May's exam. If you want to get back at me, now's your chance. But you better bring it, cause I'm not gonna go easy on you. Alright, Reen, pick 2 for your team because you're up first. Got it. Alright, so I'm going, obviously, Laura and Eustace. Okay, how's our CP? If we could get our CP up here, would be nice, actually. So we want to unleash on her. Use the special piece over here. have any more HP ones? HP ones or CP ones? Yes, I have quite a few, don't I? Because a big, massive impact from Laura would be just what we need, really. Let's get you sorted. It's like, if we can just annihilate her, because... Spoilers for the battle ahead, it's like, if I finish her in so many moves, I basically get bonus AP, which is what I'm after, so it's like, well, I need to make sure I get that sorted then. So it's like, we're covered there for more CP stuff, so I think we're ready to go. We best not hold anything back because she assuredly won't. I have no doubts of her expertise in combat, even if we don't win. I want to see just how much we can do. Well, if you were ever holding anything back before, now's the time to pour it all in.
I take it you're all ready? You've been studying and training here half a year now. I think you might finally be able to do it. Now, show me you've got what it takes to pass with flying colors.
Understood.
Would have been nice if we had a crit straight off, but... Meet the following conditions. No one reaches low HP during the battle. Win in less than 40 turns.
My turn.
Yeah. So let's link you two up. And Arts come out here with a... Chrono Drive, probably the best thing at the moment.
Very well.
And you come out with a Noble Command, even though it uses up some CP, that's fine.
Now is our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave it to me.
Because that strength up again would be very nice with the group.
Of course.
Right, so we're coming in here. Boom and boom.
Behold the might of the Arcade School. Radiant Blade Dance.
Ooh.
Not bad. Time for the kid gloves to come off.
And in comes Rain.
Flames, gather on my blade. Strike!
You've come a long way.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Lovely. Well done, guys. Well done.
Did it!
Yeah. Ooh, Flame Impact. A powerful downward slash. Unbalanced plus 30%. Got burn and faint on it. Cool. The active party members' bonds have been strengthened. Not that they need to. AP increased by 2. That's what I was after. Actually, did it? Took all three of us fighting in top form to eke out a narrow victory. Nicely done. Can't believe how far you've all come in just 6 months. I know you've been honing your team tactics, but I wasn't expecting such a top-rate performance from you so soon. But you know what? As your instructor, that's the best feeling in the world. Okay, that's 1 group down. 3 more to go. I'll call you in groups of 3, so be ready to jump in when I call your name. Is she even human? Multiple groups of multiple opponents in every group, and she was still able to put up a fight against all of us. She's on a completely different level. We'll need to redouble our efforts in training if we hope to match her. Say that again. Phew, I'm spent. What if I use you as a pillow, Emma? What? Here? Have you no shame? Looks like there's still some life in her yet. She's She's the only person I know who can fight 4 back-to-back battles and still have the energy for wisecracks. Don't get me wrong, I'm genuinely impressed with how far you've come. Now I can tell you where you're headed for your field study without any worries. Whoa, up we go. Alright, get 'em while they're hot. Interesting choices. Field Study September. Group A, Reen, Elisa, Fee, Mango, Elliot, and Crow. Study location, Lua, the industrial metropolis. Group B, Emma, Laura, Eustace, Gaius, and Milliam. Study location, Ordis, the port city. Rowan, Ordis, the port city. Those are 2 of the Empire's largest cities, right? Seems odd you went to Erebonia Island and now you're going to Ordis as well. Well, technically they are. Rowan's far from small, but Ordis is kind of on another level. It's the 2nd largest city in the Empire with over 400,000 people. Also happens to be the stronghold of Duke Cayenne Pepper, the noble faction's de facto leader. Are you out of your mind? Just to drag this hyperactive chatterbox straight into the noble faction's largest stronghold? He does make a good point. Ordis is hostile territory for her. And no 2 ways about it. If they find you poking around, they'll burn you at the stake. I'm not that worried. I've snuck into Ordis plenty of times before, and this time I've got you guys with me. I'll be fine. This is no laughing matter. I'm a bit concerned too. As am I. Ordis is quite far from here. If something were to happen... Not to worry. We're thinking about what to do about that. Still, you're not in for a laid-back vacation. That much I can say for certain. It goes for the group headed for Roa too. The Rhinefoot group is based out of Roa, isn't it? Though Roa is also part of Marquis Rogner's domain. He's the head of the 4 great houses. Jellica's stubborn old man, eh? He's supposed to be a real hardliner, even among the big shots in the aristocracy. That's true, but the Imperial Army also runs a military factory in the vicinity. The Rhinefoot group isn't aligned with either faction, but I can imagine there are more than a few ongoing complications. Really? Sounds like trouble if you ask me. Why would my father and the other members of the board choose destinations like those in dangerous times like these? Well, like I said, we're thinking those issues over. With the Academy's annual festival coming up next month, there's no field study being planned. So this is your chance to show off all the know-how you've gained from your previous field studies. Make whatever preparations you need to. And when Saturday rolls around, travel with your heads held high. Class VII has done a damn good job so far. The only reputation you guys have to live up to is your own. Thank you, instructor. They all said the exact same line. Very weird. Name of the game, everyone.
Your rank's gone up.
I won't press X. I'm not pressing X.
Here's a little something from the Academy.
An order jacket.
Thank you for everything.
That's no problem, Towa. Several days later, everyone. Field study day!
It's 8:20, so we're still waiting on Elliot and Crow then.
It looks like they nearly pulled an all-nighter working on our festival performance.
It sounds like they've got a general idea of what they want, as far as style goes. But they're both nitpicking the set list and all the little details of the performance itself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm not worried about Elliot, but I can't say I've got an abundance of faith in Crow.
Well, be that as it may, we just have to leave it to them for now.
Still, I was surprised by what the instructor said last night. What do you think she's cooking up this time?
I can only shudder to guess.
Previous day, dinner time.
Oh, before I forget, I want you all to stop by the academy tomorrow morning before you head out. Both groups, meet me out on the field by 9 a.m. and don't be late.
Well, Sarah randomly springing things on us is nothing new.
But why delay our departure? It takes 8 hours by train to reach Ordis as it is.
You're right. If we're still in Trista at 9 a.m., it would be past sundown before we got there.
The train ride to Ruhr is over 5 hours, too. Ideally, we'd all be on the first train out of Trista. How about it, Sharon? With the way you're just standing back there smiling, I'm guessing you know something. I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train in Ruhr to see you already there.
I wouldn't dream of it. I assure you, I'll only be seeing you off this time.
She's totally going to be there ahead of us.
Yep.
That's about as sure a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on, too.
She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef, too.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo, morning everyone.
Morning.
Looks like we have everyone now.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry, we've still got some time left.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
True.
Yes, let's muster up our courage.
Have a safe trip, everyone.
All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. I'm glad it tells you that, but we are actually going to end this part here. Then in the next part we shall head out, do the rounds as we make our way to the academy so we can be there by 9. Yes, so see them. Ta-ta for now.